not just that, they also had 20 years of suspicious activity reports. JP Morgan Chase with FC investigated. So it'd be easier to follow the money that actually was transferred all over the world by Epstein over 20 years of suspicion. The original K-State Sports Show. Fitzgerald.
Welcome to another edition of our podcast. Fitz and Gills to answer your questions from Wombat Station. Play this game. Just sit here and answer your questions and stay provide you a little insight on what's going on for Kansas State sports. We're ready to roll here. Let's dive right into questions.
You seem to believe people tune in just to hear you make fun of Gills.
Mostly, yes, I did with that. Yes.
Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Kansas Jayhawks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Kansas offense will take the field first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Can't get him to the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chuck.
It's all back to what it was. That's not true.
The 30-yard line. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And the Jayhawks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. Using the quick game. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You touched on the Texas Tech
On the gun, wants to pass.
Shame and losing that.
Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Jayhawks are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Brings it to the open. They've got zone at the 20.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
And off from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The Jayhawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Stewart. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick. Down here on the goal-to-go situation, they break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third-down offenses in the country. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
The Horned Frogs offense has the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get
wide open spaces at the 30s. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
So as a QB, when I'm running the option play, my job is to basically block somebody. How do I block somebody? I run at that defensive end, and I make him commit to me, and then I pitch the football. That's how I do my job. I get it to the running back, and now it's his job to go make things happen out on the perimeter away from all the bodies.
The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's fine. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Horned Frogs are threatening in the red zone. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And the kick is good. And, guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive to the 25. To the air. It's Marshall. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. Big time pickup on that one. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Maybe they don't regret it.
Looking for room. It's Sheriff. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats.
One. For Cat, how big the loss will be for the remainder of the season.
They've got a first down here to open the period.
Well, thanks for the question.
From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
And they can't make the connection on third down.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on third, now setting up fourth down.
On fourth down, going to the air. Gets open down the middle. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Zings it complete to the right. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Back to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, it's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. They knocked him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call.
Once that injury took place,
it's first down from the 37-yard line.
Sucks for your defense. You want to be optimistic, though. Let's see what you
got.
Good
pass, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. They're dealing with a second and long.
A couple guys can step in there right back.
Looking to fire. Deep shot to the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Looking to throw again. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
The funny thing for me is the two main linebackers have been so dominant this year. We haven't had a
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks up the first down, still moving. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Bond. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. They need a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Horned Frogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you...
There he goes. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Open space at the 25. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Horned Frogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Taylor. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. 2nd and goal for the offense. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Vanderbilt. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Finds a little space. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Got the quick pass. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
It's concerning me great.
The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10.
Fits. Very.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Makes
the grab on the left. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Non-man receivers like to
This
get
year's been
hit.
probably
They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on down.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. He'll put total leather and get this second half started.
See guys that are truly going to be a great fit here in this program.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor.
Austin Moores.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out in the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Wants to fire on second down. A strike downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
But you also want it. You got to figure out the right spot.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Butler. Racing to the right. The tap. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, TCU. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone.
It is true. I'll give you this. It is true. It's too big a lead. It's too great.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He uncorks one deep. And he reels it in inside the 30. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from the senior quarterback.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? The defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is up.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
The sweet feet buy a little time.
need to.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting to school.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
It's a draw. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
That's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry up. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration.
Oh, a lot of space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. So a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
He did, correct. But
looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17.
Maybe it is. You never know.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
I guess my answer here is
On-play action.
It's not just a K-State issue, Fitz, I would assume. I mean,
he wants to take the top off. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
The Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. Stumbled to the ground.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long for the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Pressure coming. Quarterback now breaking the field.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. On the move at the 30. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Basketball related, yes, but if it's attitude related, let's try to stay away. If they want to.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Finley.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. You throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Well, the good news is you got the 1st down running it there on 2nd and short. The bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Jayhawks come to the line. This is turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And this offense, listen, we're in fourth, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st down. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Looking for the score. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Jayhawks.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. This guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
I still don't think he is at Memphis.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, in the Horned Frogs go on offense. These guys come out, they win some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Oh, better look out. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I tell you what, coaches want you to do your best work late in the ball game. He did his best work. Great job taking off. Biggest run of the day after grinding this game out, makes it explosive. Now trying to put this game in a good situation.
And the Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field.
Real quick,
let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Jayhawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Breaks into the open. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And I think it's fair to say
with a fresh set of
that
downs.
Jerome got the best out of it. I don't want to say he fixed it.
Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
Maybe you make that argument. That's fine.
Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 20, he's got space. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a 1-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra 1st downs. Really nice job there by QB.
Great team defense on that running play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. He's got it and still on his feet. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying to pull his way in. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys who look really good, really nice pitch and catch, and guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get 1st downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You've got to do a better job with ball security.
They would break you.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a backbreaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
It's a spot/1. Get on.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need to punch plays. These guys